Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. You have found Wristwatch Addiction, my dumb little watch channel. I'm Paul. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's free, it takes a second, and it puts you in the running to win a giveaway every couple of months. So the next one coming up at 1,500 subscribers. We're at over 1,400 now, so really soon. So hit that subscribe button, jump over to Instagram, sign up for wristwatch.addiction on Instagram, because that's where I'm going to be announcing the giveaway or the winner. I also have a Patreon. Some stuff that doesn't make it here or Instagram is going to be over on Patreon. It does cost money. It's $1 a month. So you know what, if you can go without a hamburger from the 99-cent meal one time a month, you can subscribe to that too. If you can't, I completely understand. They're delicious. Alright guys, so some of you guys have asked how I find some of these watches. Some of them are in pawn shops like this one right here. So haven't been in, got my mask, we're gonna go in, we're gonna take a tour of a couple of them today, see if I can't make some magic happen. So I'm gonna have to overdub over most of the original sound due to copyright music playing, but nothing at this first shop other than this awesome Kermit the Frog telephone. Alright guys, so we had zero luck at the first one, just a bunch of crap, which is basically what you find most of the time, but you know, you have to be persistent. We're gonna go into a new place. I don't know if you can see that Cash America over there. Now, I will say that the mom and pop stores generally have better opportunities for vintage watches or cool pieces. That doesn't mean you won't find anything. I actually found my 40s vintage Omega at a Cash America. Not this one, but a Cash America. So anytime I see one, I stop. Okay, so more of the same here as at the last place. A lot of widely available watches. A lot of smartwatches as well as the Invictas. I'll put a link below to some Invictas that are a lot better priced, and that Garmin as well. The Bulova is not that bad of a price. Alright guys, so this is turning out to be a day like most days that I have an afternoon to look at pawn shops. Generally I don't find any watches. I find other stuff, but I generally don't find any watches. But it's always a good place to look. And so let's continue the search, guys. Got my mask on, gonna head into another Cash America here, and we'll see if we have better luck with the second one. I doubt we will, but you never know. Okay, so we're finally getting into some decent watches, some not so decent watches, but also decent watches. This steel PVD G-Shock is very interesting. Also this 2000s, the Tag Heuer 2000 dive watch. Both very cool watches. This Tissot T-Touch, a couple of years old, but still fantastic. So definitely good pieces. We'll just have to see how much they want for them. Okay, so I actually loved that G-Shock, that metal G-Shock, but they weighed $200 for it. It was a worn band. Those are specific bands to G-Shock, so I'd have to order another band. Being that I work for a company that is an authorized dealer of G-Shock, I could get a brand new one for that, or maybe even a little less. So the search continues. So mask again, we're gonna go into one more place. Not having much luck today. I should say, if I wasn't an authorized dealer of G-Shock and some other brands, that G-Shock would actually have been a pretty good deal, and I would have picked it up. Having said that, because I'm an AD, it wasn't really a good deal for me. But it just goes to show there are watches out there, and actually the little Tag Heuer next to it was actually a really good deal too. I just don't need a quartz Tag Heuer, and I don't need a two-tone, so I wasn't really interested in it. Although, I mean, you guys let me know, would that be something you guys would like to see me give away on the channel? So anyway, we're going to go in here, and it is a mom and pop shop. So that's one of the things that's nice about this is they can negotiate the prices because they are in control. Whereas that other store, that $200 was firm because it's a national chain. And unfortunately, they have to deal with those regulations. So we'll see what we have. It may be maybe a day where we don't find anything, but the point was to show you what's out there, how to look for it, and that sort of thing. So we'll see. Okay, so at first glance, it looks like we're regressing back into the overly shiny, overly priced, pre-owned pieces that you can find pretty much everywhere. But having said that, if you dig a little deeper, there are some cool things like this Bulova diver quartz piece. They want $100 for it. I did some investigation. That's a little high, although it is very cool. This Marine Star, I actually love. Full disclosure, I did try this thing on. I may end up picking this up for the channel because it was a really good deal. And of course, while you're in Tennessee, you're not going to get away from firearms. We have firearms everywhere. All right, guys, so I actually really like that Marine Star. The Marine Star is one of my favorite Bulovas other than the space watch that escapes my brain right now. Okay, so the pawn shop thing didn't work out today. So something else that you can do is flea markets, thrift shops, and antique stores. We're at an antique store in Nashville. We're gonna see if they have anything cool. Alright guys, so this is where overdubbing this video comes in handy because it's really weird. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to vlog, but it is very, very weird doing it in public. You get used to it though. This vendor, by the way, check out his website. It is awesome if you're into pocket watches. These are fully restored, so he does restore them, so some purists would have a problem with that. But these are beautiful pieces. He includes the history of the piece when he has it. Just super cool. And then there's a number of vendors at this antique store that have wristwatches. Most are going to be fashion watches that are just old-fashioned watches that they found at flea markets or what have you. But it's always good to do your due diligence and look through them because you never know. That's how I found that Omega. That's how I found that Tag Heuer I had. That's how I found a number of other pieces. So it's always worth the time to look. And by the way, it's just fun. I collect a lot of stuff like vintage clocks and vintage cameras. And you find those things at these places. And even if you don't collect anything and you just have an afternoon that you're not doing anything, these places are really cool. Finally finding another wristwatch, this vintage Mickey Mouse piece. You know, I never had a Mickey Mouse watch growing up. I had a Cat in the Hat that I've put on the channel before. But I never had a Mickey Mouse piece. This one, pretty cool with its massive hair puller wristband. If you guys have ever owned any watches from the 70s, you know what that feels like. But these Loris are really cool. The Melody Alarm is really cool. I'll put a link below to someone with a working one in the description because they're really cool. It's getting late. There's like 15 minutes before this place closes. Okay guys, I will admit the search is not looking too good. Actually, we may have done it, boys. So I got moderately excited when I saw this square Folex and this really actually pretty cool vintage Swiss Army. But yeah, somebody wants $250 for a fake watch. They're a little crazy, but I do really like this Hamilton. I actually might go back to get that Hamilton. The Casio pretty much on sale for retail new, so no G-Shock today. But What do you guys think about this Swiss Army? What do you guys think about that Hamilton? And while we're at it, what are your guys' thoughts on this Picasso? You think this is legit? This is a completely different vendor than the one with the Folex, but, you know, same building, so you kind of got to wonder. Okay, guys, no luck today at the pawn shops. No luck today at the antique stores. I thought I'd found one. It turned out to be a fake Rolex. The closer I looked, and it was pretty obvious. It was really, really bad. But there were a few things that were kind of cool. If you guys saw anything in that video that you guys would like as a giveaway for the channel, put a message down below and let me know. If I get it soon enough, they open back up, it's still there, I'll go pick it up, I'll throw it up for the next giveaway. If it's gone, sorry, can't help you there. I was so distraught I couldn't find a new watch for the channel that I stopped by Walmart and picked one up. This one's coming soon. Stay tuned.